ex-BitBoy crypto Ben Armstrong might be getting in massive trouble if what I have found and is now being talked on Twitter actually true. So if that is true, he might be in major trouble. And of course, we're gonna talk also about the markets, about crypto, about Bitcoin, what I believe, where we're going, also where I potentially will take my next Bitcoin trade. So definitely stick around here for that. So, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you like this video, and also activate the bell if you want more of these kind of videos also in the future. So, and now let's directly have a look at what's going on with Ben Armstrong, aka ex-BitBoy. So everybody knows he was asking for donations, and he racked up now in total over $200,000 in donations. And then earlier today, CZ personally came out and posted this here. This is where scammers shine. Asking for donations is not a good way to redeem yourself when you hold more than $650,000 with us. Our team confirmed that his account is still active and under his control. So CZ is saying that BitBoy Ben Armstrong has a Binance account. So we don't know if it's Binance US or Binance Global, but he is holding an account with them with over $500,000 in it, and he controls this account himself, and not Hit Network, not TJ, nobody else. He is controlling this and has the audacity to ask people for donations. If that is true, it would be absolutely insane. So, but now what CZ did, and I would have done the same thing, this post from CZ was taken down because I have tried to find this post, but you see here, this guy, he retweeted it basically, and that's why it looks embedded like this. So CZ had taken down this post, and I guarantee you that once he had posted it, 1, 2, 3 lawyers in Binance have actually seen that and went haywire on him and said, hey, this is like client privilege, privacy information, you know, so you cannot go out and disclose private information about a client, you know, even if it's like a public, well-known person, you know, a public figure. You cannot go out and disclose private information, what or how much he is holding on your platform, because that opens him up for litigation, you know. So I'm sure, I know, yeah, Ben is kind of crazy. I could imagine he would go after Binance for that and open a new lawsuit, you know, so for disclosing private information. So that is a breach of privacy data. So he could come after them for that. So that's why CZ took the post down, which was smart, you know. So, but of course, a lot of people took screenshots of it, and that's now circulating on Twitter all over the place. So here, that was the original video. I would just play a little bit of it, not the whole video again, just a little bit.
People can't see what Hit Network has done to me over the last 4 to 5 weeks. And people, there's no way the employees know that this has happened. And I think it's been easy for a lot of people to turn on me. I have absolutely been given death threats from real credible people who claim that they've done it before. And if you look at, you know, when I made the video, walking back some of the stuff that I said, because my life was on the line. Go watch that video, you can see it. Just go watch the video. Guys, I've been under threat of blackmail. Literally told my wife, as well as we have the police report. Texted me and my wife the night, but if you don't make a statement by 12 o'clock, I was under duress, and I've been under $8 in my gas tank earlier that I had to borrow from someone because I've been 100% cut off from all my money. All my money. My wife's American Express card, they ask that if I've ever done anything for you, if I've ever encouraged you, if I've ever given you a dream that you might have something different, if I've helped, if some of my content has helped you, or if you're on the outside of the situation looking in and you see how dirty what's happening is, then I humbly ask that you donate. We have ERC20 address, Ethereum or stablecoin. Stablecoins would be best, but whatever you want to donate is fine. If you have other stuff you want me to list addresses, you know, Bitcoin address or something, I can do that too. Stable coins, like I said, are the easiest right now. So we're trying to fund the legal fund.
So there you see that is the whole reason why he was asking for donations. He said he cannot defend himself, he doesn't have the money, so he needs donations. So but now it comes out that he actually has still money hidden away, which makes sense, you know. So it makes no sense that you are running a company and all your money literally to the last cent is in your company. So it makes zero sense at all. You have always somewhere something still lying around, and in his case it's almost $1 million on Binance, you know. So again, if it's true, I don't want to attack Ben here, don't get me wrong, you know, so but because I don't know if it's true or not, but if CZ personally comes out and says, hey listen, I know you have 650k here and I know you have access to it, don't ask for donations, you know. So it's kind of yeah, makes it complicated for him, because so here comes now the problem with that. What could actually happen? Everybody that donated to him, if they go out now and say, hey, I want my money back because you have deceived me that you don't have money and you actually still have money, that is misrepresentation, and they can now go and open a lawsuit against him for defrauding them, for falsely claiming being out of money and asking for donations. That is fraud. Also in the US, it's misrepresentation and it is actually fraud. So it's, what is it called again? It's, I think, charity fraud. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's, so the, yeah, the main subject under which it falls in law, I'm not a lawyer, but I know quite a bit about law. So it is 100% fraud if it comes out that this is true, that he has access to money. It doesn't matter if it's on Binance or somewhere else, and was asking for donations. If somebody is so savvy out there and wants to go after him for that, he will get into massive trouble. So, and that's something that I just wanted to show you guys, because I had made a video before about it. But again, for now, we don't know to 100% if this is true. And that's why I want to be quite careful here, because I think he's in general a really nice guy. I had only the chance to meet him once. He gave me the impression that he is a decent, nice guy. But of course, then you would watch some of his videos where he is, how should I call that? I don't want to say insane. Irrational. So he's quite irrational in some of his videos. So, but that's that. So just also when we have a quick look here on the wallet, so people saying there's over 200k donated one in total. I see here on this Ethereum wallet roughly 80k. I don't think that he got in Bitcoin the other 120k, maybe in Cardano, on this Cardano wallet, but I looked now only here on Ethereum network. I looked on BNB earlier, there was nothing, and on Polygon it's like another $2,000, so it's roughly 80k on this address that he has. I don't know where the other $120,000 are coming from, but that's what I'm seeing here right now. I see 80k on this wallet. So, but enough of Ben. Let's go into the markets here. So DXY is again correcting to the downside a little bit, at least today. I would like to see this, like I said yesterday, to be continued to the downside, further downside, so that Bitcoin can rally. Bitcoin had now a small movement to the downside. This bullish triangle, this ascending triangle was actually broken to the downside. Don't forget, guys, 3 out of 10 times it actually breaks to the downside. 7 out of 10 times it breaks to the upside. So there was a 30% chance that this is breaking down. And this was then, of course, also what was happening here. We are sitting here right now, again, at a crucial range area. I'm gonna mark this out here quickly for you. So here you can clearly see that this is here the supporting range that we are having here right now, because here from that massive flush to the downside from 30k, we came straight back up, tried to reclaim that range and failed. Then here we tried another time and failed. Here we shot way above it. Then we came straight back down. Then it was resistance. And then we got into that range here. Tried again twice to break it, which failed. So now we broke it again, and now we came back into it. So we are slightly in that range, so there's not much momentum needed to push it above it. So we are talking here $40 that we have to go higher to push that higher, to push it again above that range, to reclaim it completely. I think this is going to happen later. I think that was that retracement that everybody was waiting for to the downside. I don't believe that we go much lower than that. And then to the upside, here nothing has changed. We still have the resistance at 28,000, almost 200 to 28,300. That is the next level of resistance that we have to break through. And we have then also here above us another range. Let me mark this also out for you guys. So we have then also here that kind of range. So this will be here. Once we are breaking 28K, that will be the next range to reclaim almost 29K to $29,250. Once that is broken, we will go straight to $30,000. So otherwise, I don't see here a massive pattern evolving on the 1 hourly chart. The only thing that we can mark out here is that we have here an upward sloping trend line. So as long as that trend is respected, we will not go lower. Yeah, and for now I don't see anything that tells me that we should actually lose the range low here of $26,300. When I go here then to the 4 hourly chart, here we can clearly see why we got this flush to the downside, and that was because of these imbalances that we have here. We overshot here the last one a little bit. That's absolutely normal in crypto. In the Forex market, they are not overshooting. They are going to descend to the imbalance and come then back up. So here, that was not the case. We overshot a little bit. And that is not surprising in crypto because there's less liquidity than in the Forex market. And then when they push it with institutional money, then this is always overshooting to the up or to the downside, depending on where that imbalance is. So we have now an imbalance above us around $27,000 at the top side. So it is likely that we turn around here and go here back to $27,000 in the next coming hours. Also on the RSI, we are quite low already. We are like in neutral territory at 40%. I see here a small turnaround happening already. Over the next 8 hours, this should turn around, and also the MACD will turn around, and we see sell pressure fading from the histogram, and that would then reflect also in the price with a move to the upside. So here we only have to be careful with this downward sloping resistance line that is now turned again into resistance. So we could struggle to break through here. What could happen is that we see a wick to the upside and then actually come back under it and start going sideways. So until we break above that, that is something that I can definitely imagine to be happening here over the next coming hours. So because that is a crucial downward sloping resistance line. So we had tried to break above that and stay above that, but because we have also this key resistance area above us all the way up here, the price, like I said yesterday, was sandwiched and had to go into the direction of least resistance. So, and when it comes to trades, guys, don't forget, I'm trading mainly on a BYBIT. If you want to trade with us together, then go in the description below, or in the description in the pinned comment below. There you find a link directly to a BYBIT. Let me see here. So here you still get $30,000 if you sign up here with my specific link. Only with that link you will be able to claim that. And if you want to learn properly to trade before you sign up on BYBIT, then go to my website amcrypto.us. Price-wise, there will be some changes. I'm working on it with my developers as we speak, to make some changes there, at least for the native video course without any additional help. You should definitely check this out in the coming days. I'm gonna make a big announcement once it's happening. And also on Bitget, if you know how to trade, sign up for the trading competition. We still have 10 days. Here is our team AMC winners. So just go here to futures trading, go for then here team competition and join the team AMC winners in 10 days. The competition is starting. If you are not yet on Bitget, then also in the description below you can use the link to sign up on Bitget. So when it comes to next trades, so I had actually a limit order at $26,500. That order got filled, so I'm in a long position right now, and my take profit is at $27,200 to the upside. I will let this right here for the time being, so just that you're aware of that. And then when we go to the daily chart, we see here that we failed to break above that downward sloping resistance line here with yesterday's and the day before that with that candle. And then today we are moving away from that, but like I said, we are moving here into support. And here again, the price will get further sandwiched into next week, actually, where we have then to see a break either to the upside or to the downside. But like I said, for now, I'm leaning more to the upside here because everybody would expect a further breakdown to around $23,000. And you know how it is. If everybody is expecting it, normally it's not happening. Also, we have here this upward sloping support line that would stop us from falling lower, and this horizontal level of $25,160. That is also some confluence levels that are telling me there's so strong underlying support and bits in the order books that it is quite unlikely that we're gonna see a bigger flush here to the downside and break these levels. So the here on the higher time frames, the least way of resistance is here to the upside instead of to the downside. When we are then looking here on the daily chart for potential targets, an obvious target for me would be here this upward sloping resistance line here, that in red, that could bring us all the way up to $30,000 approximately, depending on which day we are breaking here this downward sloping resistance line. So let's say we break this by next week Tuesday, this will bring us all the way up to $30,200 approximately. But I don't believe that we're gonna break that level immediately when we come up here. It's quite unlikely that we immediately break that unless there would be some catalyst with massive volume inflow into the market. But for now, I don't see that. I rather believe that when we try to break that we're gonna see a rejection back to like $29,000 approximately. And then with the next attempt, then we actually break this to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting over the next, let's say 7 to 14 days to be playing out here. So, and like I said, I have a small trade open. It's not too late to also jump in this trade. When it comes to a stop loss, my stop loss is around $25,900. So it's like $600 with 10x leverage. So that is not a lot. That's like a 20% stop loss if I get stopped out. And to the upside, I have, I think, 60% on 10x leverage. So 6% to the upside, something like this. So it's like a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio that I'm using here on this trade. Actually, let me show it to you. Like this is the long one. Yes. Will be easier for you guys to catch it like this. So okay, I was mistaken. It's a 1 to 1.2 risk to reward ratio. So it's like roughly 3% to the upside and 2.3% to the downside. So I will make 27%. And if it goes against me, I would lose 2.26%. So I will watch that manually with a manual stop loss. If it goes crazy to the downside at some point and breaks here, let's say $26,200, then I think I'm gonna close it. So yeah, that puts it into a better perspective. So that's 1 to 2.5 risk to reward ratio. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. So yeah, that's the next trade that I have here that I'm trading right now. So like I said, it's still not too late to take the same trade if you want to. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again